My hands are burning.
Oh! All right, it was going windy.
One thing I started a couple years ago is I started giving little quizzes, mainly to see where they're at and their understanding of the information. And I started doing that like every week or 2 weeks, okay? And I found by doing that, I'm just breaking up the information. At the end, say we do a series of labs on an objective that I want them to learn. All right, then I'm going to give them a little quiz, 10, 15, 20 questions. And that quiz is going to indicate and be an indicator for me. It's going to let me know if they understand the information, okay? And it's helping the kids as well because it's breaking up the information. They don't have to learn as much at one time. So I will do several quizzes in a 9-week period and maybe one test. And then if I see that by the quiz, if I see that they're not understanding it the way I think they should, then I can go back and touch different areas of the material that I think that they really need, that they're not understanding. The problem with that is you're going to have some kids really understanding it and some kids not. And you just have to learn to adjust and at sometimes teaching different things and have them in groups. I do a lot of group work and a lot of times I'll be teaching one thing over here and one thing over there.
Well, there's this long sheet of this stuff, tissue paper or whatever, and you had to cut it out a certain way.
We had cut triangles out of it, and then we had to glue a line on it and glue them all together.
There's 4 sheets of it.
How long did it take to make one?
2 days. Two.
Okay.
2
What
days.
did you write on yours?
I put little D. I put little D. And
We had to write heat transfer, convection, conduction, and radiation. And then on the other side, I put just my last name.
One thing that we do is the teachers collaborate together. For example, Miss Ray, the language arts teacher, really loves for them to do a lot of writing. And I'll get with her and I'll say, okay, I want to do an extension to my hot air balloons. And so she helped me and we come up with a story starter that I'll give them on hot air balloons. Okay, we're finished making the hot air balloons. Now we're going to bring in a writing element to the lab. They'll get a little sheet of paper right here that can fold. I call this a pocket study guide. If you give them something that they've created and they're going to cut right here and they'll eventually fold this and it'll fit right in their pocket. And it's going to have all their terms for heat transfer, all their terms for the hot air balloons. They can do a little decorations with it. I'm going to give them the information. They open it up. It'll have all their terms when they finish it in here. And so they know exactly what to study from. They're getting their writing in. They're getting their study guide exactly the way they want it. And then when they study, we'll even put the examples on the study guide. And so when they see it on here, and I'm giving them examples and they're studying, then when they take the test, they'll hopefully remember it.